What's next for the Green Party? So today you may have seen that Zach Polanski has been made the leader of the Green Party. The most famous headline going around about him is that approximately 10 years ago he was in The Sun and he was trying to hypnotise women into having bigger boobs. It's quite funny. I know quite a bit about Zach Polanski because inadvertently in my research I have learnt a lot about Corbynism and The Greens, which are one and the same basically. I mean, it's extraordinary that people still think the Greens are environmentalists. The Green agenda, the environmentalism agenda, is a Trojan horse. It's how the socialists are getting through their movement. It's pretty much momentum 2.0, and Zach Polanski is very much part of that. You'll see here he is with Zara Sultana, who's starting Your Party. The gist is that the Greens and Corbynista Labour MPs such as Clive Lewis, Zara Sultana, Nadia Whittome, Jeremy Corbyn, John McDonnell, there's even more than that. They've been in this alliance called Green New Deal Rising Champions. They call themselves that because they're attached to an activist group called Green New Deal Rising, and together they're all organising for a Green New Deal. Green New Deal is really left-wing speak. I mean, it just means our new idea of socialism that sounds better than what's been before. A bit like their obsession with the new economy. So they're always going on about the Green New Deal. And this Green New Deal is something that they believe in internationally. The Squad in America, that's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and the Bernie Sanders types, the sort of Corbynistas of America, have been big backers of the Green New Deal. That's where we largely got it from the US. It's been imported here. And there's been international funding into getting it here. And Germans also have an interest in it. And Green New Deal Rising, the base is at Pelican House in Bethnal Green. This is a left-wing cooperative where they all organise their movements. And it's shared with the Rosa Luxemburg Stiftung. What's that, Charlotte? What does Stiftung mean? It means foundation. It's a German foundation. There's lots of German interference in the UK, led by donkeys, even worked with German activists. And what I've found generally is Rosa Luxemburg believed in international socialism and international movements at the same time, and this is what they're getting up to. Anyway, back to the Greens and Jeremy Corbyn, and people need to just throw their assumptions out of the window. I'm not talking about my followers, who I think are pretty up to speed, and I really think you guys are very clued on, but in general, people need to throw out their ideas about the Greens being environmental and realise that they have been working with Corbyn and that blob for months, years. They want to build a coalition. People are talking about Jeremy Corbyn and Zara Sultana's party as if they're all going to join up together, but a lot of them believe in proportional representation. It's ultimately about issues. They care about a set of issues, socialist principles. They will not care in the end if everyone on their team is in the same party. They just want to get an agenda through, and the agenda will include things like putting water into public ownership. That's a pretext to putting everything into public ownership. Proportional representation. The assisted dying bill was part of it. Anti-Israel, pro-Palestine. There's a series of things that they want, and they're all going to push for it together. Zach Polanski is part of that. Today, all the media is like, oh my God, Zach Polanski is the leader of the Green Party. this has been pretty much the done deal for months. The Corbynist media, Novara Media, which does hang out at Pelican House as well, Novara Media, Politics Joe, and London Economic, which is part of the Joe family. That's the organisation that runs Politics Joe. They've been bleating on about Zach Polanski for months. There's been all these kind of conversations online, like, oh, could this person be the deputy leader? It's all like in the bag. All of it is done to raise his profile, raise the Greens, raise their prevalence, making it easier for this coalition to take place. Anyway, that's been a bit of a ramble, but the main thing to understand is this is about a coalition of socialism. So please don't think that this is anything to do with an environmental green party.